So one of the benefits of WordPress is that you can see your stats on a pretty granular level of detail. You can see how many visitors there are to your sites. You can have people reply to your blog posts. You can have a pretty dynamic, interactive site in terms of not just the way things look, but people in a community. So, for instance, one of the things that you can do is you can go to your settings, you can add people, and you can add people with the role of being an administrator of the site, an editor of the site, an author, or a contributor. And that way, if you and a bunch of friends all had a particular hobby and had a site that you wanted to use to showcase that, and for all of you to be able to make articles, you could add them in here as authors or editors, and they could make new sections of the site. Pretty much as an editor or an administrator, you can do lots of structural changes to the site and thematic changes. As an author, you can make posts and articles and have lots of information. So that's one of the benefits of having a site at WordPress and having a kind of a blog-based site anyway. And there are many different plugins that you can get. And in the settings, we'll see that there are places where we can change the site from site title, which was annoying, to Beth's website. And it can have a tagline. Working on the web since 1993. Maybe that's true. And then there's my site address. If I wanted to buy another one, I could. And I can change it from public to private to hidden. And that's all something that's really good. You can also probably set it up so that you have a password. So there's lots of stuff you can do. You can have people's comments available, or you can read them before you post them to your site. So there's a lot that you can do here, and it's all part of the community. And if you save your changes, you can go. And the cool thing is that you can even email posts in to the site and have them show up. And that's one of the settings in here. This has a lot of features. It's probably more feature-rich than you want to get into for this particular class. You may not have to go into something this deep. However, WordPress is a very popular format for blogging and for working with themes and working with CSS. So if it's something that you want to work on down the road, knowing about WordPress and knowing your way around this back-end editor is something that might be handy in a job that you go to where they use a CMS like WordPress. If you tell them, oh, I managed a WordPress site, they may be impressed that you know how to manage such a difficult back end of a website. So that is pretty much an overview of WordPress.com.